Welcome to Spray by Shay. I'm Shay. In today's video, going to be about some of my favorite niche and luxury perfumes. Before we get started into the video, I want you to hit that like and subscribe button. Go ahead and comment down below. How did you like the video? What's some of your favorites? If you enjoy real talk with real people, real reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Now, let's get started with the video. My first favorite on the list is no other than Oud for Greatness by Initio. When I first, girl, this was the love for me. Let me just start off by saying that. When I first smelled this, it was a blind buy, of course. But when I first smelled this, I fell in love. It has like an incensey type of vibe, if that makes sense. I believe this is oud, there's agarwood, there is tobacco, there is incense, and there is, what else? Saffron. This is this is a more sophisticated vibe. This isn't for everyone. The type of vibe that I get from Oud for Greatness is maybe like a business meeting with a CEO woman, a boss. You know, she's coming in. She's just valeted her nice Ferrari or, you know, her AMG truck. This is the vibe that I get from it. The performance, the longevity is outrageous. Like, it lasts all day. It projects. The sillage is beautiful. I get a beautiful scent bow. People always compliment me when I wear this. It's like I said, it's not for everybody. I have a couple people like, oh, what is that you got on? But, you know, again, fragrances are very subjective. So this is, like I said, this is a love for me. I believe it is like about $235. So, I mean, it's kind of pricey, but again, sometimes you have to pay for what you want. And this is an absolute love. So one of my favorites is Initio's Oud for Greatness. The next one that I have coming from the Initio house, it is no other than Side Effect. Side Effect is so beautiful. It's dark, it's heavy. It is kind of polarizing, but again, I love a polarizing scent. I love beast mode fragrance. And if you're having any kind of performance issues with any other fragrance, go ahead and give this house a try. It will project, baby, like no other business. It will punch you in the face or punch somebody else in the face. It will choke you out. This is just a great scent all around. It has tobacco. It has saffron. It has, what else? Cinnamon. It has rum. This is really good. I get about maybe, with Initio fragrances, I give maybe like 8 to 12 hours of lasting power. And it's roaring the whole time. I mean, everybody's going to smell you when you walk in. They're going to smell you when you walk out. This is one of my favorite houses. I love Initio's fragrances, and no other than Side Effects. So another one of my favorites, Side Effects. Now I have another one from Initio, and this one is Absolute Aphrodisiac. Absolute Aphrodisiac is a dark vanilla scent. It's very sexy. This is more of like a seductive date night. You got a pretty little black dress on, black strappy heels. Your hair is up in a nice little bun, exposing a little collarbone. And like I said, the black strappy heels, maybe a cute little clutch. This is everything. It's not as loud as the other Initio fragrances that I've experienced, but you definitely will smell it. You're going to have a beautiful scent bubble. Like I said, it's not a complete beast mode. Out of 9 to 10, I would give this, in beast mode, I would give this maybe like a 7. But that's pretty good. Like I said, Initio have great perform fragrances. Their fragrances perform, they outlast all the other fragrances, niche houses that I've experienced. This is an absolute love for me. This has vanilla. This has rum. This has tonka bean. And I believe agarwood, if I'm not mistaken. I will leave notes up for all these fragrances. This right here is an absolute love. Again, Initio is one of my favorite houses. If you haven't tried Absolute Aphrodisiac, I suggest you try. This is another one of my favorites. Initio's Absolute Aphrodisiac. Now, I have one more from the house of from Initio, and that is no other than Atomic Rose. Atomic Rose is beautiful. Oh my God, I am a rose lover. I love roses in my fragrances. It depends on how they're done. This is a more mature rose, it is, but to me, it is not like an outdated rose, if that makes any sense. I'm getting maybe 8 to 12 long-lasting projecting hours with this. This is another roaring, in-your-face, polarizing type of scent. This is good for the cooler weather, I believe. I love this one. I actually layered this with BBW's rose scented lotion and body spray. This is an absolute love. The vibe that I get from this one is maybe you're going to like a dinner or something like that outside. You spray a little bit of this on, maybe a cute little sundress. Even vacation, a dark, at night vacation on the beach type of smell. This is a vibe that I get from this. This is a love, absolute projecting, polarizing, knock you on your feet type of rose. It's not a jammy rose. It is more of a, not dated, I'm sorry. It is more of a mature rose. But again, this is a beast powerhouse. You'll love it. Beautiful scent trail. Like I said, the bubble. People will smell you. They'll want to sniff and get closer to you. This is an absolute love for me. So this is another one of my favorites. This is Initio's Atomic Rose. Now, our next one of my absolute favorites, and it's from the house of Vicanto, and it is Strychnina. Oh, this is an absolute blind buy. When I smelled it, I got it in. I fell in love. This passion fruit, bomb. This is juicy. This is seductive. This is sexy. This is also date night. This is also summer appropriate. This is also cooler weather appropriate. This is an all year round fragrance to me. I love it. I layer this with Bath and Body Works passion fruit and banana flower. Get your whole life. This is good. The sillage. I'm getting about maybe 5 to 8 hours in this. This is absolute love. This is my second bottle. I would repurchase again. You would smell this. Again, this is a sexy date night. This gives me the vibe of maybe like a first date. You're going to be somewhere intimate, where there's going to be clothes. This is not offensive. It's not in your face, but it is, you will smell it. You get close enough, you're going to smell it. This is absolute beauty. It's not offensive. Vicanto, this is my only Vicanto fragrance that I have, but Strychnina has me in a chokehold. So this is one of my absolute loves, Vicanto's Strychnina. Now, the next one is from Mancera, and it is Instant Crush. This is an absolute blind buy. Most of these are blind buys. I checked the fragrances out, the notes, the top notes, the base notes to see am I going to like it, or those notes that I actually enjoy. And it led me up to Instant Crush. Instant Crush reminds me of a younger version of Baccarat Rouge. It's hard not to like this. You don't have to overspray this. I am an oversprayer, and I have choked people out. This lasts all day, 8 to 12 hours. It projects. The sillage is beautiful. Even the bottle is gorgeous. I mean, I love the bottle. I like to be able to see my juice in my bottle. As you can see, I have a large dent. This is a great, this is inexpensive. Girl, on this part, my camera was acting a fool. I kept on sneezing. Sorry, I don't know what the hell was going on. This is inexpensive. This is great. Longer lasting power. The projection is absolutely beautiful. Mancera by Instant Crush. The next one that I have is from the house of Tiziana Terenzi, and it is Cassiopeia. When I heard about Cassiopeia, I heard it described as a green Jolly Rancher. I don't get the green Jolly Rancher from it. I get more of a, I guess, green apple maybe. So I can understand where they get the green Jolly Rancher, but I get a more of a green apple and oud. This is a oudy fragrance. This is a fruity oud. This is non-offensive. It's kind of subtle. It's not a roaring beast mode. It does last. It does have a little projection. This is an absolute love. This is my only Tiziana Terenzi fragrance. I will be purchasing more from the house. Getting about maybe 8 to 10 hours on my skin. This is a great fragrance, you guys. This is a great fragrance. I do recommend. This is Blind by Worthy. How could you not love this? So one of my absolute loves from Tiziana Terenzi, Cassiopeia. The next fragrance that I have is from the house of BDK, and it is Rouge Smoking. Baby, let's just check the den out. Yes, ma'am. This is an absolute love for me. I love this. This smells, I've heard this smells like root beer. To me, I'm getting those Valentine heart candies. You know those little heart candies with the love and the kiss me on it? This is what I'm getting from that. This is sweet. It's not offensive. It's not nauseating. It's not a sickening sweet. It's not cloyingly sweet. It does last. It does have projection. The sillage in this is very beautiful. I'm getting about, again, 8 to 10 hours on Rouge Smoking. This is not my first BDK fragrance. I absolutely adore it. I layer this with my Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy. They both kind of give me that cherry, vanilla type of vibe, like Japanese cherry blossom. Rouge Smoking by BDK. Another one of my favorite niche luxury perfumes is from the house of Xerjoff, and it is Naxos. Now this one is a honey bombshell. Like if you don't like honey, if you don't like lemon, this would not be your girl. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is, to me, this is good for cold weather, winter, maybe fall going into winter. This is absolutely stunning. I guarantee you no one else will smell like this. The projection and the sillage of this is absolutely amazing. I'm getting maybe 8 to 12 hours again with this. This is one of my favorites from Xerjoff. I only have 2 fragrances from Xerjoff, but this is absolutely stunning. It kind of gives you, okay, so you know Vicks Vapor Rub. I know the mentholy type of smell. I know that might not sound very attractive or enticing, but this right here is absolutely gorgeous. It's well blended. The cinnamon, the lemon, the what else is it? Their honey. Oh my, it's blended to perfection. If you like anything like that, Naxos by Xerjoff, get you some. Now the next one that I have is from Maison Kirk Dijon, and it is one of my very favorites, and it is Grand Soir. Grand Soir is again another polarizing, dark, heavy, mysterious, ambery type of smell. This is cozy, this is sexy, this is boss chick. This is more of a fall, winter type of scent to me. I get maybe a nice, thick, chunky sweater with a cute little hat, maybe some tall boots, some leggings, a big bag. This is what I get with Grand Soir. I love it. The projection of it is beautiful. I am getting about 8 hours maybe or so with it. This is an absolute love. This is another blind buy. I absolutely fell in love with it. This is just, this is more of a mature smell to me. Again, I don't mind smelling mature, as long as it's not dated. I don't mind somebody saying, oh, you smell good. What is that? I guarantee you, you put on Grand Soir, not everybody is rocking Grand Soir. Grand Soir by Maison Kirk Dijon is another favorite. Now, I have another favorite. I could not mention Maison Kirk Dijon without the good girl, Baccarat Rouge. Yes, ma'am. Baccarat, that saffron, it does do a disappearing act on me. But people around me also smell it. It's been times when I'm like reapplying and like, girl, you smell good. I'm like, is it just because I reapplied it or what? But I've taken off my clothes, thrown it in the hamper, and before, days after I go to wash, I can still smell it. So it does do that disappearing act, but this is a good girl right here. She projects. She has longevity for days. I mean, for days. The saffron is done very pretty. This is sweet. I get that algar wood. I get that cedar wood that it has in there. This is an absolute love for me. This is an icon. This is a legend. And at times, she can be the moment. At times, she can be the moment. So like I say, Maison Kirk de Jean, Baccarat Rouge. Now, another one that I have is from Kilian, and it is Apple Brandy. Apple Brandy was a blind buy, and I was very shocked. Actually, when I first got it, I wasn't too happy about it. I did let it sit for a little while and came back to it. I guess, it's changed depending on the weather. It was very hot when I smelled this. Like, I live in Texas, so the weather out here is like 100 degrees. So 100 degrees weather and this apple brandy just wasn't doing it at that time. But I came back to it in a cooler month and absolutely fell in love with this. This, to me, has a little pineapple in it. I do smell a little apple. I do smell a little boozy. This is good. I'm getting about maybe 7 to 8 hours of lasting power. It does project. It does. You'll live in your scent bubble. I'm not going to say it's a beast mode fragrance because it's not, but it's beautiful. The bottle is good. The bottle is happy. The only thing I wish with Kilian is that they fix they tops. I mean, like, come on. I'm spending $250, $30 for this, and you mean to tell me my top gonna just slip? Get it together, Kilian. Get it together. But this is great. I love it. Again, Apple Brandy by Kilian. Now the next one that I have is from Kajal, and it is Lamar. This is an absolute pineapple bomb. Like, if you don't want to get chased, if you don't want your back broken, if you don't want your man to harass you and stalk you and follow you around the house and stuff like that, then you don't want strangers to follow you to your car, girl, don't wear this. Don't wear it. This is the bomb. I love it. I layer this also with the fragrances. This is a beast by itself. That saffron and that pineapple and that it's just so yummy to me. This is good for the summer. I will wear it in the cooler months. Not when it's cold, maybe not like the dead of winter, but absolutely when it's cool outside, I believe it would do good. This is a love at first sniff when I blind brought it as well. This is a love at first sniff. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've been rocking it this whole summer, and no other than Lamar by Kajal. Now, the next 3 fragrances that I have should not come to a surprise. They are very, very popular fragrances, and it is Creed. Girl, Creed event. This is my boss chick on a yacht selling. She got a together. This is their girl right here. She projects like nobody's business. Do you want your fragrance to run down the street screaming at people, stopping cars at the red light? This is her. Do you want people to follow you around in the grocery store asking, what is that smell? This is her. Do you want it to, bam, punch somebody in the mouth? This baby, this is her. This is good. I love it. It's flowery. It's floral. It does have a little citrus in it. I love this. This is a second bottle. As you can see, I am almost out of it, baby. I am almost out of it. This is a second bottle. I will be repurchasing another. I also got the Creed body oil to help with the longevity of this, which absolutely didn't need any help. This does its thing. This isn't quite as scented as the Creed perfume, but it is good. You still get that floral, citrusy type of vibe. I do recommend it. Maybe like $100, $80 for this all. These two together. You want, like I said, if you want people to smell you, if you want to roar in their face, you want to be labeled that it girl, get your Creed Aventus. The next one is from the House of Montal, and it is Intense Cafe. Now, this one, Intense Cafe, is that girl. Like, she is beast mode. She lasts. Now, it does have that little synthetic type of vibe. How you say it? Animalic type of vibe. It gives you aerosol type of vibe. You know when you have things from our aerosol can, how you can smell that, the chemical type of, this is what this gives off in a good way. Okay, it's not offensive unless you just don't like it. I can see how you don't like Montal. I mean, who doesn't like what? Who doesn't like Intense Cafe? This is, you can smell the coffee. Like I said, it projects like nobody business. I am in love with it. This is one of my favorites from Montal. Intense Cafe by Montal. Now, the last fragrance that I have is going to be no other from Bond number 9, and it is New York Nights. Now, let's just first off by saying I did purchase this off of eBay. It was a tester. So if you know testers, they're not going to always come with a cap. Nights by Bond number 9. Like I said, I did get this from eBay. So it was a tester. It didn't come with a cap. So if you're wondering why she don't have a cap, that's why. But me, I don't really care about a cap. If it don't come with it, if I can get it for discount, I think I paid like maybe $120 for this. So I was winning. New York Nights, it has coffee. Oh, this is one of my favorites from Bond. I do have like 3 fragrances from Bond. This is my absolute favorite. It's like a coffee, deep, dark, mysterious. I do get cozy weather from this. I don't wear it in the summertime. This is an absolute cold weather fragrance or cooler weather fragrance. I'm getting about maybe 7 to 10 hours of lasting power on that. It does project. It has a little sillage. If a person comes in your scent bubble, they will be able to smell you. This is not a powerhouse. This is not a beast mode. This is a love. The bottle is cute. Only thing that I would wish for Bond fragrances is I like to see my juice. I'm not able to see my juice. I want to see my juice. I want to see how much I have left. I mean, I can shake it and kind of hear and have to guesstimate. Come on, Bond. I need you to get me something with a clear bottle. I mean, your fragrances are beautiful, the ones that I've smelled, but I need you to do better with the packaging. I hate a bottle where I cannot see it. My Initio fragrances are also like that, but Initio is that, it's just, I love Initio, okay? They could have sold me their fragrance in a paint can, okay? And I would have purchased it. They just smell so good. And this is, like I said, another great house. Bond number 9, Intense Cafe. Girl, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of this. I thank you for coming back. If you're a subscriber, I thank you. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button. Go ahead and comment down below what you liked about this video, what you want to see next. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.